When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you. When my skin grows old, when my breath runs cold, be thinking about you.
I'm only human. Don't put the blame on me. Yo, shout out to Rag and Bone, yo. I love his music. It's so soothing. Shout out to him, man. Hey, what up, everybody? This y'all Shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. Continue to have a blessed and humble day. Hey, let's talk about it. All right, we're gonna have some TikTok reaction reviews and reactions, right? Um, damn, some random thoughts in there, but I have a question, right, for a lot of y'all females out here, right? Woman, there's this trend right now is going viral. It's not even a trend. There's these videos that are going viral right now on TikTok, right? Mm, what would y'all do, right? This is for the women, fellas. Don't get offended, right? But if you're a man, you don't, you can keep scrolling or whatever if you want, right? When we get to this topic. But women, what would y'all do, right? I mean, I don't think anybody would know what they would do, right? When something happens, what their reaction would be, how they would act, right? And let me see. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. All right. Women, if y'all found out that your husband, your man, or your fiance was on the low, what would y'all do? Would y'all stay? Would y'all, let him go? I mean, whew, like, hmm, what would y'all do? But we're about to get this live started, all right? So hold on one second. We're gonna start off with some TikTok reactions, right? We're gonna watch some regular TikTok videos, and then we're gonna hop into the women finding out that their men was on the DL. Like, ooh, listen, damn, that's whoo. What would y'all do, ladies? All right. So we're gonna start off with the regular TikTok reaction. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that comes in. These are open panels. Y'all more than welcome to chat with a shorty, right? A shorty will talk back. As long as y'all keep it respectful, no trolls allowed. Um, I ask everybody that comes in, please converse respectfully. Respect the chat, respect the host. If anybody does come up on a panel, please respect the shorty's guest. If y'all have any beefs, if y'all have any problems, please don't bring it this way. Y'all will get banned. Y'all more than welcome to, watch the show, but y'all will not be chatting if y'all disrespectful. A shorty, we don't deal with that right here. We good. But let's get this show started, right? Somebody is saying that listen, this is allegedly, right? I'm not on my StreamYard. I gotta pay my StreamYard. But it's been, this video has been out for a minute. This came out 7/23, right? They were saying, I don't know if y'all remember this a while back, that that Biden wasn't here with us. But look how he moving, y'all. It's so many rumors, so many theories when it comes to these politics, y'all.
Kamala Harris now, look at that signage. It's already there behind her. Kamala for president. They move quickly. Here she is.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at this shit. Look at the play.
Thank you. Can we just give it up again for my husband?
Yo, she always laughing at something, man.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day.
She was stuttering.
You guys heard it from Doug's voice. We love Joe and Jill. We really really do.
All this
They
out of
truly
nowhere.
are
I'm
like
telling
family to
y'all,
us.
he's dead, yo.
And we just everybody.
OMG. Allegedly, this came from somebody else's mouth, not a
Look at
shorty's.
I knew you were still there. You're not going anywhere,
Look,
Joe.
watch this bitch eyes.
I love you, Joe.
Look at this bitch. It's fucking deception. Look at this bitch. Right there. Got her.
So, Joe, I'm going to recognize some of the electeds who are here, and then I'm going to get back to you.
But pundits on Twitter are already poking holes, with one commentator highlighting Kamala's slip where she almost said recording instead of call.
It is so good to hear our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call, and we've been talking every day. You guys heard it from Doug's voice.
Yo, they caught Kamala. Yo, they stay catching Kamala slipping, but she's not the only one, right? Trump be exposing a lot of shit, but they be catching his ass slipping too. Shit.
Love Joe and Jill. We really do.
This is a play,
they
y'all.
truly are like family to us. And we just everybody here.
This is a play.
It's mutual.
I knew you were still there. You're not going anywhere, Joe.
I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you, kid. I love you.
I love you, Joe.
And in another stress, Joe
All right, so basically, while she was saying that she know that he's still on a call, she was about to say recording. So, questions, do linger. Was it a recording on the other side of that, phone call? Or was it really Joe Biden? It's up to y'all to determine. I mean, this has been surfacing around for a while. People have been talking about this for the longest. That's why a lot of the rumors have been surfacing. A lot of stuff have been said about, him not being here with us, him being a clone, and much more. Him being a reptilian. I mean, y'all have heard the theories and much more.
Y'all, our future is about.
Joe, they say 2025 is going to be darker than 2024. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that 2025 is going to be way darker than 2024? I think more shit is going to be more exposed. I think more stuff is going to be out. And I think 2025 is going to be more about the technology than anything.
About to be so dark, nothing's going to make sense no more. It's already starting right now. You see what's going on in the world. China, Russia, Ukraine, US, like everywhere, globally, weather, technology. People think this shit is a game, bruh. It's not a game. Once you see what they're doing to fucking mugshots, bruh, and this is just the beginning, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Bruh, look at this shit. Look, y'all. So they're taking mug shots and they're doing this.
What's crazy is, right, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I've been talking about this since 2019. 2019. This may be new to a lot of y'all, but a lot of people have been talking about these, CGIs, the robots, the AIs. I mean, I could just keep going. The technology that y'all starting to see now has been talked about. People have been bringing awareness about this, but people don't want to listen. See, what's crazy is that the people that do bring awareness to this, the people that try to bring solutions to the table or, try to talk about it, people sit here and be so rude, so disrespectful, so unappreciative, right? To the point where the people that do this, right, gotta sway away. Ain't nobody got time to sit here and argue and beef. Either you want to know what's happening or you don't. It's simple as that. Like, that's how people start getting. I know that for a fact because I'm one of them. Shit. Listen, man, I'm a community activist, right? I'm sitting here, I try to fight to get resources for our community and much more. And what's crazy is that people make you want to feel like, fuck you. For real. Like, it may sound messed up, but it's like, yo, I'm just going to keep it pushing. Why? Because you don't want this. You don't need this. You happy the way you are, right? Sitting here, scratching for chump change, doing this, doing that, acting a fool online to get paid. A lot of people satisfied like that, getting high every day, being in the corners. People scream for change and they don't want it. But this has been talked about. And I feel as though that this type of technology is going to have a lot of consequences behind it. Imagine, right? Imagine you being at home, minding your own business, watching TV, eating dinner with your kids, you know, or you could be at the movies with your other half on a date or some shit like that, right? Imagine somebody using this technology, right? They committed a crime, but you're being set up through this technology and it's making it seem like you did it. Now the killer walks scot-free and you in jail. And you don't even know what the hell is going on. But hey, I guess to each his own.
This with them. And this is just the beginning. This shit look real as fuck. This is just the beginning, bruh. Just listen to this real quick.
What the
Say
fuck?
you at home, right?
Why they had Meek Mills put that lollipop in his mouth? Yo, what in the world is going on? And then they got him, I forget his name, with the damn cookies. Like he Cookie Monster and
You
shit.
with your family. You eating dinner. You know you was at home. And then you turn on the news and you see yourself committing a murder. Knowing you was at home. Your family knew you was at home. But at the same time, you committed a murder. Because of this fucking technology, bruh. I'm telling y'all. 2024 is wild. 2025 is going to be fucking extreme. Y'all, man, I don't know. Y'all better be blessed.
If somebody used this against you, right? And you didn't do nothing. You don't even know why this is being done. What would your reaction be? I mean, we don't even know we don't even know how we'll react in certain situations. That's the crazy part. But let me ask you a question. Would people try to stop this? Do y'all think this is stoppable? Could this be banned? This is America, land of the free, where you got to pay for water, even the air you breathe.
Some neurologist just blew the whistle and said ADHD doesn't exist. He said ADHD was invented to hook kids on drugs. I've literally been saying this since 2022, and y'all didn't want to believe me back then. Because you need a study to confirm things. Oh, well, Grant, you can't just say that. Where's the study on that? October 2022. I said ADHD doesn't exist. What they call ADHD is actually just standard dopamine responses. Kids don't want to listen to boring-ass Miss Wilson. They want to play. Tom can't study because it's fucking boring and his phone's right next to him. You can't focus because you hate what you're doing. And your brain knows less expensive dopamine is just around the corner. You can take all the ADHD drugs that you want. They're just going to artificially pump your brain with fake dopamine so all the boring shit balances out and everything becomes boring. People love labeling stuff. ADHD is literally just a skill issue. An overactive mind is a gift, not a curse, right? They're going to convince you that you have something wrong and something's broken with you just because you have an overactive mind. It's actually a signal of IQ. But society will call it a curse because they want to castrate it and fix it with a bunch of medications because they want to make money off you. Because if they convince you that you're broken, then you're going to want to buy a solution. It's marketing. Because if they let it stay unfixed by you being unable to focus on boring stuff and only be able to do fun stuff, well, then you'd become doomed to live a life of following your dreams and thinking independently. Have you ever asked yourself why anything that makes it harder to control you is labeled as a problem? But Grant, you're saying none of this is random and it's actually just a plot to make me buy more stuff and feel bad about myself? No, I'm not saying that, but some neurologist.
What's funny is, right, he does make a good point, and he is right. He does make a good point. But I'm looking at the comments over here, right? Somebody said, hi, person with ADHD. I'm 43. Have you ever been so paralyzed by 1,000 thoughts, all trying to converse at the same time? So much that you can't even leave the house, but I guess I'm just bored. Yes, you're just bored. Tell that to my ADHD. My ADHD would disagree. Somebody else said I have AUHD. I don't know what that is. And yes, it's a thing, though it's less about poor attention and hyperactivity and more about an extreme difficulty in managing excessive functions. I can't even. Ooh, snap, snappity, snap, snap, snap. Praise the Lord. We got the pastor in the house. Pastor baby. Double Speaks is in the house. Make sure y'all go check out Double Speak Telecast, y'all. I mean, he be funny, positive talks, positive reactions. And he be giving out the word, yo. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, baby. Shout out to Double Speak Show. Make sure y'all go check him out. But for real, like, my son suffered from autism and ADHD, right? And the medications really just made it worse. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, right? the way to work with him was more through counseling and, having him occupied in the things that drew his attention. And it's a little bit hard to put into words, but the medication doesn't really help all. Glory to be to God. Glory be to God, baby. But yo, for real, just get second opinions, third opinions when you have a child with and I'm talking about medical opinions, right? When you have a child with ADHD and autism, because for a while, man, I was going from place to place trying to, get the proper help for my son. And I know that the medication wasn't helping him, but the way the schools they make these kids take these medications and you're forced to give them to them if, you want to have your child in a public school or in a charter school or in a private school. Um, and don't want to be, in truancy and much more. But shout out to those parents. I feel as though that these are things that can be changed, right? Right now, I just hear a lot of people saying giving excuses. But me personally, right? Personally, I feel that these things could be changed if more people got together, right? Like if we got together for the right reasons instead for the wrong reasons, a lot of us could actually make a difference. A lot of us could actually make a change. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear this, but what's crazy is the people that are saying this have actually shown y'all, right, how they've done and they took these steps, right, and it has helped them, it has bettered them. So for those that be like, oh, I ain't got time for that, that's the problem. You ain't got time to better yourself, right? I may sound harsh saying that, but at the end of the day, that's the problem. Like I just said, we keep making excuses on why we can't better ourselves. I know we got obstacles, right? But at the end of the day, what do you do with an obstacle? You find a way to go around it, over it, or find a way to move it so that you can continue, right? I mean, that's all I gotta say. I mean, so the same thing is with the kids with the ADHD and autism. The grown-ups suffer through the same thing, right? They have to find a way around that obstacle to show their skills, to show how smart they are, how good they are, how intelligent they are, that they're not just somebody labeled, you know, with some type of mental health. I mean, listen, man, I'm hoping y'all understand. I'm really hoping that y'all understand. But let's move on to the next topic.
On my last post, I told everyone to go to Twitter and look up Pizzagate. Well, I did just that and I clicked on a link and I learned some things. Let me show y'all what I learned. When I tell y'all my body was so weak scrolling through this shit, I'm typing in these keywords that I talked about in my last video. You remember I said they have keywords that they use. I searched those keywords and this what came up. On Etsy.com, I searched the word pizza and this is what showed up: a painting of five little girls that are sad and it's $17,750. I searched the word hot dog and this is what came up on Etsy: $21,450,000 for this painting of brothers and sisters playing on set. Playing on set.
Mm, this is a little hard one right here. It's a little. This one got me like, oh, you want to know why? Because, I wish I had my disclaimer right now. I'm definitely telling my baby pops to paint my StreamYard because I need that disclaimer up. But anyways, I just used up all my hours and I gotta pay. So, anyways, but this is kind of hard because there have been websites, Walmart, other websites, right? And I gotta say allegedly, whether y'all like it or not, I gotta say allegedly. There have been a lot of websites that have been, you know, that people have found out that they're selling children, they're trafficking children. Human trafficking exists. Um, Esty, I'm doing my research. I heard this video, right? She's the only person that has says this so far. I use Esty, right? Esty is what I use to get my logos from, right? Oh, shit, I don't got a shirt on with a logo, do I? Nope. And I ain't gonna go get one either. Well, SD is what I used to get my logos. I buy my logos from there, right? So that I can make my t-shirts and stuff like that. I buy a lot of logos from Ecstasy, so trust me. And the reason I do that, right? Because once you own the logos, right, they can't copyright you. You're able to sell your clothes for free. You don't got to sit here and get sued or none of that. You keep your money. You keep all the profit, all the everything comes to you. You don't got to sit here and get a lawsuit from somebody and then end up losing all this money and having to start over again. No, you just got to make sure that you set up when you start doing, your business. So my whole point is, right, SD is a website that I use, and it's crazy. Like, damn, like, and I've been doing my research. I've been looking up. I'm guessing this lady over here, she did the same thing, right? She said just went on SD, found nothing under pizza or hot dog. Somebody said, look up Madison Claire's on here. She's exposing her dad doing this. Look up Cyber Slice. There's a girl on this app claiming her dad made the website to traffic children. The Disney Corporation donated over 50 million to his website, and Steve Jobs was the first custo. Damn. Don't famous people have pizza parties? I'm dead. Lord, I remember the whole Wayfair. There you go. That's what it was called. Wayfair. Hopefully I didn't just mess up my mic. Let me see. I gotta make sure I didn't mess up my mic. Wayfair. There you go. That's what it was called. Okay. It's all connected. It's so deep. I usually like going into a rabbit hole, but I'm a little creeped out. I mean, I'm saying the same thing. I mean, am I paying y'all? Like, if this is true, I'm definitely gonna stop using Etsy, and I'm definitely gonna start, doing my research and exposing if it's true, because goddamn, it's like you can't even do nowadays. Like Etsy, like this is the number one app that I use to buy logos. Like, I spend money on this app. And now to find out that it's also a part of like the Walmart and the Wayfair and all this other stuff. I mean, for right now, it's allegedly. But yeah, like, I'm on pause on buying logos from there until, I do deeper research. Right now, a shorty is in a damn rabbit hole. But let's listen.
It's giving Wayfair 2.0.
Yes, it is, if it's true.
Dog, this is what shows up. It says still life number one, $3,000. That is $3,000. Still $23,000.
It is kind of odd that people will pay for this stuff. Like, you see where I'm coming from? Like, can I go back? Yeah. Who would sit here and pay $3,000? It says only one left. Order soon. Right? And it says returns accepted. Oh, wow. That kind of reminds me of the Allie Carter conversation. Right? But who in the world is going to sit here and buy a plate or a picture of a plate with some tater tots, some mustard, and a hot dog and a bun? I mean, I don't think anybody would. I would not pay $3,000 for this. So yes, what she is saying, it is giving Wayfair vibes. And if it's true, Shorty is definitely gonna stop using this website, right? For her business. This is crazy. Make sure y'all do y'all research, guys. Like, this is really, I mean, listen, man, I gotta go deeper into this before I put my foot in my mouth. Hopefully it's not true. Hopefully it's not true.
$3,000. Still $23,000. Is it really fake? This part confused me because when you swipe,
The
it
hell
was
is
like
that?
pictures of a painting or something. I think it was like pizza or something. I forgot what it was, but $7,500.
What the hell is that?
And this caption, it's named "Happiness, a Child's Delight."
Oh wow, happiness, a child's delight. She's not lying. That's what it is captioned. I gotta pause it on the right spot.
This part confused me because
Happiness, child's delight. But what is that? That looks like something. That looks like a door hinge. Who the? I'm sorry. Who in the world is gonna pay 7,500 for what? 7,500 for this? That look like something you put on a door. It look like a door hinge to me, but I'm not sure. Let us shorty know what y'all think.
when you swipe, it was like pictures of a painting or something. I think it was like pizza or something. I forgot what it was, but $7,500.
Oh,
And this
75.
caption, it's named "Happiness, a Child's Delight." These what the suggestions look like. Hold on, let me pull up something else. Yummy Yum Pizza at the top. Yummy Yum Pizza right there. Mind you, I said Justin Bieber named his song Yummy Yum and what the video was about. Look, girls assorted pizza.
What?
Listen, If you don't get what I'm talking about, just go to my last post and
I will
just
definitely
look on
check you
Twitter
out.
to get more context. You might see pictures and they might be too graphic, too scary. You might have damn nightmares looking at that shit. That's only if you dig that deep. This is for TikTok purposes only. Everything that I say in this video is alleged and hypothetical and rumors and gossip. By the way, I tried to make a video about this, but it got flagged. Interesting. Come on now, TikTok. Don't be playing with me. Like at least let me make another little 2K or something like that.
Well, see, the problem is that I really do think that TikTok sold parts, right, of their company, and it's starting to get like YouTube. Um, it's not all the way like YouTube. You still got freedom to talk, right? But before you used to talk about the sex trafficking and all that, and you wouldn't get censored. Now they're censoring you, and it's like, ooh, oh man. So I'm about to check out. Shout out to Nate the Great podcast, y'all. If y'all haven't checked out, I see Riaz is in there. Riaz, if you can you drop double speak telecasts? Wait, what am I talking about? Where double speak? I don't think double speak on here. He probably live, which I will go check when I'm done mines. I'm definitely gonna go check double speak if he is live. But I gotta add double speak. Double speak, I gotta make you a mod. Can double speak if you can. If you still on this, John, leave your link down below. Riaz, if you still on this, oh, was that smoke? No, I wasn't smoking on there. But can y'all drop down? Oh, okay, double. You could drop your link now. Make sure y'all go check out Double Speak Telecast, y'all. Great conversations. But Riaz, can you drop Nate the Great Podcast's link down below? Make sure y'all go check out Nate the Great Podcast, y'all. Yo, these things be deep, don't it, man? It be deep, man. But I gotta do my research before I expose Esty. And then there's a website that I've been supporting for like the past 4 years. Like this is making me feel some type of way because I'm against sex trafficking. I'm really against. Yo, I got a passion to talk about this shit, and people are like, "Why you so?" I'm not mad. I'm just bringing awareness. Like, yo, it's our kids. Like, do they not matter? Oh, my bad. It don't matter to people until the devil come knocking at their door. If it's not their child to them at that moment, it doesn't matter. So people don't care about this. They don't want to hear it until it's theirs on the line. But let's continue. Let us shorty know what y'all think about this. Do any of y'all use the website SC for y'all business? I mean, and if y'all do, I suggest, I'm just giving a suggestion. Go down the rabbit hole and do y'all research. Because I mean, me definitely, if this is true, I don't want no parts of it. And I'm definitely gonna expose it too on my channel. But let's continue.
Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase cigarettes?
No.
Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase a gun?
No.
Why not?
You can't make that decision at that point. They don't understand the complexities of it, and they are not. Their brain isn't developed to the point that they can make a decision like that.
That's some real shit.
Absolutely. Okay, should a 10-year-old be able to decide if they are a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Why not?
I think this is such a complex issue, and I've seen both sides of it. I don't know the answer to it.
Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase cigarettes?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all this, right? The setup was perfect, like somebody in the chat said, right? Perfect setup. Should a 10-year-old be able to decide, if they are a boy or a girl? But he started off, should they be able to purchase cigarettes, right? He said no, because and he explained everything that the how can I say, their way of thinking, their behavior. I mean, everything has to do with the way of thinking, right? With the brain. So what's the difference between that question and the should a boy or girl, should a 10-year-old decide if they want to be a boy or a girl? I mean, if your 10-year-old was born a boy, right? And they ask you the question, am I really a boy? I think I'm a girl. Don't y'all think that y'all should have a conversation with your child and, break it down, let them know, the difference between a boy and a girl? I mean, it's a conversation that should have been broken down way before. when y'all start seeing the signs, because the signs are there. Same thing with a girl. You should have that conversation with your child, right? Like, he said, I don't know. It's a complex issue right there. Oof. I don't think it's that complex. I really don't. At 10 years old, a child doesn't know what they want to be, where they want to go. In life, they're still trying to figure stuff out. So why would we put in their heads that if they're a boy, yes, they're a girl? No, they're not. If they're a girl, that they're a boy? No, they're not. That little boy has a third leg, right? It has a cane in between his legs with two little balls. He can go play bowling every day if he wanted to. The girl can't do that. Now, a girl has a vagina in between her legs, right? When the little when a man and a woman, let me change that because what I was about to say sounded, I had to really think about it. When a man and a woman have sex, right? The man has to stick his penis inside the vagina, right? I'm sorry, it sounds like sex ed, right? The man has to put his penis inside the vagina, right? In order to get the woman pregnant. He has to come inside her. Right? The only other way it's possible for the girl to get pregnant, right? Is if the man goes and they got a sperm bank in these hospitals, right? Where, they pay the man or some men just donate it, I guess. I don't know. But I've been told they get paid. They look at a little magazine, I guess, a little movie. I don't know. Because listen, I don't do that shit. Right? If you a man and you could break it down for a shorty. But anyways, they do a little thing right there. Boom, sperm in a little tube. Boom, that goes into the freezer. They store it in the hospital. Female comes, she don't want to be with a man. Boom, semen gets put inside, her, and boom, she's pregnant. No sex. That's the only other way. But only a woman can get pregnant, not a man. Not a man. All right. Like, we have to have these conversations with our kids. Like, not the way I broke it down. You see where I'm coming from? Because I was being a little shot out, a little extra with it. But I just wanted y'all to understand. Because it's crazy how we have to break certain things for people to understand. I know that the ones that are watching me, right, understand. But there's some people out there in the far back, they be like, no, that's not true. I'm not here to debate to you if it's true or fake. You see where I'm coming from? Like, damn, I'm a woman myself. I gave birth to 3 kids. Listen, and for people to be like, oh, men can give birth. No, man, the only way that is possible if they was a hermaphrodite, which means, right? Yes, they got a penis right now, but they got woman organs because at one point they had a penis/vagina together. So that, look it up. It's just that some of us, are ignorant to certain facts. Some of us just lack knowledge, right? And it's not that we better than anybody at the end of the day, right? But you can't be because, this person has sat here and took the time to do their research. Hey, take it however y'all want to take it, man. But for real, shit is crazy the fuck out here. And I'm not going to confuse any kid's mind. I definitely have the talks with my kids. And when they have questions, I definitely give them the answers before they go somewhere else. And some other mofo out there comes and tells them that it's like this. And my child is over here arguing me down on some reality type shit. Like, no, baby, it's like this. No, but no. Like, man, this should be crazy. Like, common sense ain't common sense no more. Bull said, I don't know. It's kind of hard to like at 10 years old, why would you change your child's sex? Why? For what? It's not your body, it's theirs. Give them time to understand what life is, what they want to do, and where they want to go. Because at the end of the day, these parents doing this to their kids at such an early age, it backfires on the child. A decision that the parents sat here and coerced the child to make. And yes, you have parts in it because you're manipulating your child to think that it's like this when in reality it's like this. As the leader of your household, you're the one saying this. You're the one teaching this to your child because you could have sat down and had the conversation with your child, right? Grown ass people out here, right, that are GAY, right? They don't even want to be a part of this mess that's happening. There's a lot of them out there like, damn. And I even say like, yo, Your sex preference is your sex preference. Whatever you do behind closed doors, that's between you, that person, and them damn closed doors and them four walls. You see where I'm coming from? Like, don't put the kids into this shit. Let them be fucking kids. Let them enjoy life. Teach them how to, change the oil in the car or some shit before you teach them about fucking sex. And if you're going to have the sex conversation, explain shit to them right. Talk to them. Be real with them. Hey, but that's my opinion. Let us shorty know what y'all think about this. Should a 10-year-old be able to decide if they are a boy or a girl? Should they be able to change their sex?
And black people are rarely black. I see mostly various shades of brown and tan, and in fact, some light-skinned black people are lighter than the darkest white people. Look how dark the people in India are. They're dark brown, but they're considered white. May I see the color chart, please?
Oh, shit.
People of color is an awkward phrase that obscures meaning rather than enhancing it. What shall we call fat people? People of size? I also don't say African Americans. I find it cumbersome and confusing. Which part of Africa are we talking about? Egypt? Egypt is in Africa, but Egyptians aren't black. They're like the people in India. They're dark brown white people, but they're Africans. So why wouldn't an Egyptian citizen who becomes an Egyptian who becomes a U.S. citizen be called an African American? The same would apply to South Africa. Suppose a white racist from South Africa becomes an American citizen. Couldn't he call himself an African American?
Oh, snap.
If for no other reason than just to bother black people. And black.
He makes a point. And this is my first time hearing of George Carlin's relatable humor on colors. Oh, snap. Who bought back George Carlin's videos? Missed him. This is my first time seeing him. Shout out to him. He made a good point. It's like I can't even argue him down on nothing that he was saying. I don't know. I hope y'all don't feel some type of way, but let us shorty know what y'all think about this video. OMG, this man is so on point and hilarious. I mean, I think he is on point. The hilarious part, I have to listen to the whole video first to see, how funny he really is. I mean, he made me, sit here and geek for a second, like, but other than that, it's like I gotta hear the whole video. But shout out to I don't know if y'all know who the boy is, but George Carlins. I don't know who he is. He's from Comedy Castle. I'm definitely gonna check him out. Let us really know what y'all think about this video.
Here you get to watch U.S. Congress complete a very important task, discovering free streaming sites for the first time.
Anyone can simply type the F-Movies URL into their favorite browser today in an extremely professional and...
Oh, shit. Are they about to ban the free streaming apps, the free streaming sites? Yo, if y'all like watching them free movie sites, right? The ones that got the movies before they come out in theaters and stuff like that. I mean, it looks like they caught a whiff of it, a sniff of it, and they're about to ban them Jones, yo. So y'all better enjoy all the movies y'all can, because I don't know if y'all remember back then when we used to have the the little cable boxes and stuff like that, and a lot of people would have that little chip in there, and they used to watch the pay-per-views for free and stuff like that, right? And then when they found out, they would send a signal and they would burn the box and they would mess up your TV. And now you listen. That's what's about to happen. That's why I'm glad I don't use them Jones no more. I mean, I used to watch them heavy as shit, them sites, yes, until I got hacked. When I got hacked, I had to go through a whole boom, get my shit cleaned, new email, blah, blah, blah. Then I stopped watching them Jones because I was like, no, I'm good. Then my son had to make a little antivirus thing for the computer. It was the one he built. So, but damn, they're just catching on. Them Jones been the free streaming sites have been out for a while, couple years already. Damn, yo.
Legitimate looking site pops up. You can literally scroll through movies.
U.S. Congress complete a very important task, discovering
Be careful.
free streaming sites for the first time.
Anyone can simply type the F-Movies URL into their favorite browser today, and an
F-Movies.
extremely
She could have said
professional
for
and
each
legitimate
movies.
looking site pops up. You can literally scroll through thousands of movies and television shows, including this year's blockbusters, and even movies that have not yet hit theaters. You'll see all of our top-rated blockbusters and popular films. Here you see, coming up, Wonka.
I mean, let's be real with this one. Nobody wants to pay to watch Wonka. That was not a blockbuster. That was a terrible movie.
Coming up, Wonka.
I mean,
Which won't be out into the United States.
In your opinion, you think that Wonka was a terrible? I liked it. I kind of liked it. I kind of liked the Wonka. Hey, like don't bring it down. Don't knock that movie down. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't better than the first Willy Wonka, but it wasn't bad. Don't knock the movie down. It was a good movie.
States theaters until this Friday, but it's just a click away on this piracy streaming service. Also notice the ads for slotlights.net. That's an illegal online casino, likely Russian, that is targeting U.S. consumers.
I mean, how dare they get affordable content to people? We should definitely ban that malicious site right away, just like TikTok, just ruining everything. Here you get to watch U.S. Congress complete a very important task.
And he said, just like TikTok. I mean, I said it. It looked like they're going to ban, but this ban only affects the USA or also other countries. I mean, I don't know about other countries. I doubt that it'll affect other countries, but I definitely know that the ban will only affect the USA so far. So, oh shit. Somebody said, wait until someone explains international server hosting. Yo, they about to lock down America. Welcome to America. Welcome to America, baby. Yo, this shit is crazy.
You believe that Danielle is a woman. You believe that I am a woman.
Yo, I did the reaction to this video, to this interview that Candace did with Ray J and the lady, right? Well, let's call her let's call him the lady, because he prefers to be called a lady, right? But I reacted to this, right? And at the end, all I could sit here and say was, Brandy, come to the bro, yo! Like, what's up with Ray J? Like, I know a lot of y'all don't like Candace, yo. I know a lot of y'all don't. But when it comes to this, yo, when it comes to these topics right here like this, she's on point. Y'all cannot get mad at her on this. I mean, I wish people would really have good conversations where, I don't know, I think me and her could have a good conversation for real, for real. I would love to interview Candace.
I believe, like she said, she's a woman.
Okay.
And she.
You believe that Danielle is a woman. You believe that I am a woman.
I believe, like she said, she's a woman.
Okay.
And she made it very clear that they understand the difference. But if
what
somebody
is the difference? That's what I'd like you to answer, Ray J. Ray J.
What is the difference? Well, I would say what's the difference is what you have, like what's on you. You know what I mean? And there is really no difference but what your preference is outside of work, outside of us coming together and doing what we need to do to finish the goal at hand.
No, but what is the difference between me and Danielle?
Woman, and you're a
the
biological woman. Is that what? Yeah, because I'm still getting educated every day on it, right?
I asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, let me help you out, Ray J. Here, let me help you out. The difference between her, you know, she's a woman. She can give birth, right? The lady next to you was born a man, still has the third leg, hasn't changed it yet. She hasn't fully transformed, right? She ain't become a full transformer yet, all right? Like, this ain't nobody. But I do got to do my commentary on this, right? She ain't become a full transformer yet. She can't give birth. Her organs inside are male, Ray J. Candace's organs are female. She got ovaries, you know, she bleeds 7 days a week and stuff like that. You know, 7 days out of a month. My bad. I said 7 days a week. What the heck? She bleeds 7 days out of a month, right? She's a female. Can you do that as a man, Ray J? Can you push a baby out your third leg? Or would you shit the baby out? I mean, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be that sarcastic with it, but let's be real.
Getting educated on speech rather than being educated on what you know to be right and wrong.
Well, no, I know. Well, not right and wrong. I just know what's the difference.
So if you have to differentiate, and I'm glad that you are, because I do think that's much more respectful than where a lot of people are coming from, who self-identify as.
It's just that, Candace, I get where you're coming from, because being respectful in a lot of situations and a lot of conversations, right, gets people to sit here, try to chump you, try to, oh no, that she don't know. No, it's just that some of us are really respectful. We try and, let you sit here and just say what you got to say. But people are just straight up weird. Like, logic isn't logic anymore, and sense doesn't make sense no more.
But if you have to delineate, if you have to say, I'm a woman and Candace is a woman, then that necessarily means that we are not the same, right?
Exactly.
We are something different.
I think everybody is different.
You believe that Danielle.
Yo, Brandy, if you do not take social media away from your brother, if you don't take him away from the TVs, like Ray J has just been out here in 2024. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if y'all heard, like, yo, he's tied up to the Whitney Houston and all that stuff. Like, damn, Ray J, sit down somewhere. And then to top it off, now he want to go head to head with Jaguar Wright. I mean, for years we've been saying nobody sued Jaguar Wright, but here comes Ray J now. Here comes Beyonce. Whew, highly crazy is what this shit is.
When I was younger, I used to hide in my parents' closet so I could.
Yo, this shit was funny. Man, this was funny to me. I mean, it's messed up, right? But it was funny because it's like, damn, as kids, right, we do the craziest shit. And they think the kids are stupid, right? A lot of people think kids are stupid, but if you really sit here and take the time to analyze and think shit, right? Are kids really dumb? Kids ain't dumb. I think sometimes kids are smarter than their own parents, for real, for real. And this is not to bring nobody down or diss anybody. My intentions isn't to offend anybody. But it's like, shit, random thoughts.
When I was younger, I used to hide in my parents' closet so I can jump out and scare them later on. Well, one day I was hiding in my parents' closet and my mom was having an affair. Well, my dad came home from work early and she told her boyfriend to hide in the closet, not knowing that I was in the closet too. The first thing I said to him was, "It's dark in here." He said, "Yes, it is."
What
I said,
the
"I have a
fuck?
baseball that my dad bought me, but I don't really play with it." Then I asked him, did he want to buy it? He told me that he didn't want to buy it. I said, well, my dad is out there and I'll just go out there and tell him that you're in the closet if you don't buy it. He said, okay, how much? And I told him $250. Well, a few weeks passed and it happened again. Me and my mom's lover ended up back in the same closet. The first thing I said was, it's dark in here. He said, it's always dark in here. I said, I have a baseball glove that my dad bought me, but I don't really use it. Then I asked him if he wanted to buy it. Again, he told me he didn't want to buy it. Then I said, well, I'll go tell my dad right now. He said, okay, you don't have to do that. So how much is it? I told him $750. He said fine, but he sounded angry. A few days later, my dad wanted to go outside and play baseball with me, and he asked me to go grab my glove. I told him that I was sorry, but I sold my baseball and my glove. He asked me how much did I sell them for. I told him $1,000. He was so upset at me because he thought I sold them to one of my friends. He said it was terrible that I overcharged my friends like that. Then he told me he was going to take me to church and make me confess. Well, one Sunday we go to church and my father gets the priest. He makes me sit in the confession booth and he closes the door. Now the priest is waiting for me to confess. But the first thing I said was, it's dark in here. The priest said, please don't start this again.
Yo, that is really insane. That's insane. But kids ain't dumb, right? Shorty sat here. She's like, I'm gonna use my business skills. I'm gonna sit here and blackmail that I know who you are. You my priest. Like, instead of telling her daddy, right? Daddy, mommy's cheating on you. Daddy, mommy had another man in the room. She sat here and waited in the closet, right? And pimped her mama out. Like, she literally she made $1,000 off of her mama cheating on her daddy twice. She pimped her mama out and she didn't even know she pimped her mama out. Like, this some dark humor type shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn. Like, yo. Like, she said she liked to play, she liked to hide in her mama's closet. Her mama, I guess, didn't know she, hid in the closet. But damn, priest, you knew better. Like, if the first time she sat here and blackmailed your ass, and you know you have nowhere else to hide but that damn closet this kid hides in, why would you come a second time? Shorty made $1,000 off of you. off of just, a glove and a baseball bat. Something you ain't even need, but you wanted her to keep her mouth shut. That's crazy how in the end you find out, damn, mama was screwing the priest. Ain't that some shit? Let Shorty know what y'all think about this video, man. Like I said, I be telling y'all, some of these TikTok videos may make you laugh. They make you, they might make you question reality, or they might make you call it cap. Like, but this one was funny. I'm sorry. Like, it's fucked up, but it was funny. Like, damn, like what the fuck type time they in? Yo, this is crazy. Oh, wait.
Dismissed from school for cheating. Why are we paying for the child that doesn't go to school anymore? Your child was dismissed from school for cheating. He did have a paper with him, but he did not cheat it. He got caught 3 times. What do? You tell your son you better straighten up, stop making excuses.
Right.
This is Judy Justice. Robin Slagle is suing her customer, Jack McCurchian, for tuition and administrative fees.
Court come to order. All rise.
Yo, I ain't see Judge Judy in a while.
Please.
Hello, Judge. Case number 2126, Slagle versus McCurchin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You run a school.
Yes, ma'am. It's a program.
Is it a school or a program?
It's a program.
What's the difference?
The
Right.
program is not a school where the children come every day. They come twice a week. Parents?
They come twice a week online.
No, we are
In person?
in person. Yes.
Okay, so twice a week they are there at a brick and mortar place.
Yes.
And how long have you had this program?
We actually started this program during the lockdown in 2020 spring. So this is at the end of our first semester of our 3rd year.
Okay, and tell me, who runs the program?
I do.
You have an educational background?
I do. I have a master's in education.
Does anybody run the program with you?
I have a.
Damn, this. Who still watches cable? Is Judge Judy still on air? Like, does she still come on TV? I haven't seen Judge Judy in a while. Damn.
Staff, but I'm the sole director.
Is this an annual program?
We do operate on a semesterly basis as far as payments, but the classes just roll over from first semester to second semester.
And is there a contract?
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to show me the contract that the defendant signed on behalf of his son?
Yes.
Because that's what this case is about.
Yes.
The only interesting part of the case is your son was enrolled in the program. He was terminated from the program for, let's say, misconduct.
That's true.
And it was misconduct that was replicated in violation of the rules at least 3 times.
Kind of.
Not kind of, at least 3 times that you acknowledge.
Okay.
That's not an okay. That's not an okay. That's either a yes or a no. I mean, I read about 3 instances of cheating. You acknowledge that in your answer.
Well, it's different. It's different.
You mean he cheated differently?
No,
Hey,
he didn't
yo!
differently. I mean, I can explain.
It was explained in the papers.
Okay.
I mean, cheating is cheating. Like, whether you do it in a math test, you do it in a reading test, or you cheat on a person. Cheating is cheating. Like, either way, it's messed up.
You weren't there, so you can't explain. But you acknowledge the fact that he cheated. He was given a warning. You were advised. He cheated again. You were given a warning, and he was allowed to continue. On the 3rd such event, the school terminated him. Is that what I read?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what you acknowledge in your papers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, that's a yes. And he was within a semester. You would pay the tuition and then try to reverse the payment because you paid on a credit card.
Yes, I paid with credit card. Yes.
Okay, and then when you got the bill, you challenged that payment, which you had in fact received, and whatever you told the credit card company as a result of what you told them, the payment was reversed and taken off your credit card.
That is correct.
Right. And so they are here now seeking that tuition payment from a court. That's why we're here, to see whether contractually, because this is a breach of contract action, you were obligated to pay the tuition, even though your son was not in the program because he was dismissed for cause, which you acknowledge. Are we clear on where we are?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Man, some people need to stop playing. Like, I know that this is a show, but people be trying this shit in real life and end up with some deep ass consequences. Yo, stop playing with these judges, yo. Like, he spoiled his kid. He didn't do what he had to do as a parent. Child got expelled from the program. Dude, you didn't want to pay the money you owe them, and now you here. Yo, I'm gonna watch this later on, but let's continue on because this is still, you know, a TV show. Shout out to Judge Joe. Judge Joe Judy. You hear me, Judge Judy?
Justin, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you who I'm mad at. I'm mad at his manager. You, Scooter.
Watch this.
That's right.
What the
Scooter
fuck?
Braun.
Watch this.
Scooter
Who's that?
is the man that actually discovered Justin Bieber. Scooter Braun.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that. Y'all know that for some reason I forgot about the dude and just kept going with Usher was the one that discovered. I could have sworn it was just Usher. But damn, I was so little, so young when this happened. How was I supposed to know? I didn't even pay attention to that. I didn't care who was whose manager or whose producer. I just liked the music. But now I'm older. Now I understand more things. And this is crazy. Like, yo, I'm feel the same way that like somebody on this chat right here. I'm actually so sick to my stomach about this. Like it real shit. Like what Diddy did to Bieber and Usher, consequences should be behind it. And if Usher has something to do with it, right? Because, once you're grown, it's like it's different. Like, did you turn from a victim to, the aggressor? Like, people think is they hear aggressors, like, oh, this person is no, like, are you, are you the predator now? Are you bringing him victims? Was he the only victim? Are there more? Like, that shit is crazy. I mean, everyone sees this situation differently. So, to each his own. Me, this whole case makes me sick to my stomach.
Was 25 years old. He was a single man living in Atlanta alone when he found Justin Bieber on the internet in the middle of the night. The middle of the night.
Oh, shit. That's weird.
A white boy with nice hair on the internet. Sounds to me like Scooter was fresh off a dick beating session, if you ask me.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yo, Kevin Hart be saying the craziest shit out his mouth. I mean, it does make you kind of think and wonder, are the theories, the rumors true? Everybody laughing
And
this
they're
shit
all
off.
laughing. They all think it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, they do.
Look how uncomfortable half of
Realist, baby. Realist in the house. Make sure y'all go check out Realist, y'all. Shout out to Realist, y'all. He's been going live lately, and he's been bringing up some great topics. Make sure y'all go check out Realist.
them are.
No, she couldn't.
Look at him.
She couldn't.
Justin's dead in the fucking
Just
eye.
because she didn't want to come. Justin, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what.
Yo, that is crazy. Like, why aren't they looking into this guy? Does he have anything to do with it? Why is he a part of the investigation right now that they're doing on Diddy? I don't know if I'm asking the right question.
Mexico. Oh God, I love Mexicans. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was white dudes, and then I f- this one Mexican dude, and I don't know what the saying is because it's like, once you go black, you never go back. What is it for Mexican? Because I will never go back to white guys.
Oh shit! She said, "Once you go black, you never go back." But when you're into Mexicans, what do what do you say? I mean, I don't know. When you go, I know a lot of Mexicans, right? And I do know when they listen to their music, they be like, so, I mean, I guess you're gonna go, you're gonna have to, think you're on top because arriba means on top, right? Shit, arriba. You always be on top, not down. Shit, and they say Mexicans be making that bread, and they treat their, they queens like queens, they women like queens. That's what they say. I don't know. I really don't know.
Mexico. Oh God, I love Mexicans. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I always fucked white dudes, and then I fucked this one Mexican dude, and I don't know what the saying is because it's like, once you go black, you never go back. What is it for Mexican? Because I will never go back to white guys.
Well, I guess once you cross the border, you stay. You never come back. I mean, I guess that's what you could say, right? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. See, once you cross the border, you don't want to come back. There you go.
You go Mexican, you're pregnant.
Hey. Oh
shit. He was real proud of himself too. Oh, you trying to get
Yo!
Well, I am menopausal, so that would be a problem.
Shit.
But you can stick it in my ass and love Mexican men. And I am what's called a torta. See how a torta.
Mexico.
Oh God, I love.
This is one freaky old head. Like, I knew this was Miss. Oh, that's her name, Miss. Excuse me. I mean, listen, man. I'm gonna do a live reacting to her comment now that I know her name. Miss Excuse Me is her name, and she just said the most shout out thing right now. Like, you rock and prove so hard. She knows her lingo. I love you, Libby. Viva Mexico. Never seen you before, but now you have a fan. I mean, listen, man. Oh, hey, listen. She said you wanna like what the fuck? Yo, what the heck is going on here? No lies there. This is great. I remember the first video with Harry in the hotel room. Who is Harry? Okay, I'm about to do my research on Miss. Oh wait,
Why we?
I'm about to do my research on Miss Excuse Me. She says she likes crossing the border and staying there. You know how, like, once you go black, you never go back? Hey, she says that once you cross the border, you never come back either. So I don't know how much that is true, for those, females out there. I don't care, what color your skin is. I don't care what ethnicity you from, what culture you come from. Man, if y'all, if any of y'all been with a Mexican, is it true that once you cross the border, you never come back? You stay over there riding stallions and shit? Like, you be like, arriba, arriba. That's what y'all be doing. I mean, I'm just asking a question. Miss Excuse Me said it. She started the conversation. I'm just asking the question. This shit is crazy. I'm dead.
Okay, so you said.
All right. So, damn is right, Riaz. Damn is right. I'm over here like, what the fuck? But this is about to get into the conversations, right? I mean, this is getting into the second topic right here, right? We just reacted to a lot, a couple TikTok videos, but this is about to get into fellas, right? Fellas. I mean, y'all more than welcome to listen. Hope y'all don't go, offended or mad, right? But this is more towards the ladies, right? The question is more towards the ladies. What would you do if you found out if your boyfriend, your fiance, or your husband, I mean, I'm not sure, if y'all married, engaged, or just in a relationship, right? If y'all found out that your husband was on the DL, like one day, you just being nosy and you find some text messages, or, you come in and you catch them in the act, whichever way it is, right? What would your reaction? How would you feel? What would you do if you found out that your husband was bouncing on rainbows? I mean, I'm not here to offend anybody, but this shit is going viral. Like, it's way more videos than the ones that I saved, but this is crazy.
If there was any signs, okay, so you said if there was any signs, I didn't really see any signs, but I noticed that he hates women. He absolutely hates women. Like, he bashes them. He'll be like, I hate fat bitches. I cannot stand fat bitches. And I'm like, are you good? Like, bro, chill. It's like, it's not even that serious. It's not that deep. And he was very insecure, like, very delusional. I don't know if that was part of it, but he was very delusional. He was like always paranoid about me going and cheating and stuff like that. And what? And then he would be like always accusing me of going cheating. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't talk to nobody. I couldn't post on Facebook because it was about a certain person or something like that. So yeah, he was very insecure. He hates women. Like, he'll bash them. If things don't go his way, he'll have a heart attack. He'll throw himself on the floor. I don't know if that's part of it. If I just was just not missing shit, but I feel like that was a huge red flags right there. But yeah, the number one thing was he hated women. He does not like women. He bashes them about their size, about their appearance, about their skin color, about every single thing about.
All right. So I do have a question, right? if y'all see that red flag, if y'all notice that there's men out here that hate women, they bash women, right? Why do y'all get with them? Why do y'all put these type of men on pedestals? I mean, there's some type, there's something rooted there and deeply. And what I mean mentally, emotionally. I feel as though that these type of people need time to, heal. Like there's a reason why he hates women. Something happened, right? Something must have happened. In my opinion, he must have been through some type of trauma that involved a woman that he knew or cared about. Listen, I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't speak for the person. But I just wonder, like, why is it that some females, see these red flags and they still get in a relationship with them? If you think that the man is, DL, why do you still get with him? Because if I thought, listen, I call them Peter Pans. If I feel this way about a man, I'm going to say it. I'm not staying shut. I'm going to let you know. It's gotten me in trouble. Men have gotten mad before, but oh well. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I feel. If it's not true, it's not true. But I mean, listen, man, I've seen this happen for the longest. Like, if y'all on the DL, y'all on the DL. Real shit. Just be real about it. Stop being on the DL. Come out. I mean, plenty of other people are hopping on rainbows and they're not ashamed of it. Just be real.
Go out. We could do something beautiful today, but you in here acting all crazy, and I'm not having it.
I mean,
This one's a skit. I mean, I think it's a skit, right? I don't know. But this can't be real. And if it is, girl, run. This a skit, right? Please tell me it's a skit. I know, right, girl? I could never need or want a man that bad. She knew about the other dude and still kept trying to keep that man. Oh, wow. What is wrong with y'all females? I'm not going to tell you. Listen, man, if I catch my dude with a nigga, if I catch my dude with a man, him and the man can stay with each other. Bye. I ain't arguing. Bye. Keep the damn room y'all was having the affair in. I don't want to lay in that bed no more either. Keep everything. The couch. I don't know what y'all was in. Like, man, listen, man. I would need, what are them glasses called that they use for forensics to see, if there's any type of liquid substance on the walls or on the beds. Real shit. I'm not begging no man that I found out getting his cheeks clapped to stay with me. Go over there and get your cheeks clapped. Shit. Stay
I
there.
love you. What am I
Get
doing?
out.
Like, tell me.
Get out.
No.
Please.
No,
I'm not doing this with you.
Can you
right
tell
now.
me what am I doing?
Well, you haven't provided. You don't pay rent.
That's
You
crazy.
don't do anything around the house unless you really feel so.
Honestly, what do you
engaged.
actually bring into this relationship in this house? Because as far as I'm concerned,
wow,
we paying the rent, we buying the groceries, and you sitting here watching TV all day, watching Zeus Network.
I constantly listen to you anytime you have a problem, anytime you're mad with him, anytime you're mad with anything.
Girl, I'm gonna need more than that. I got a lot of people want to listen to me. I got a lot of people want to listen to me. You're gonna do a lot more than that.
Wait a minute. Did she know about the relationship? Oh, she knew he was that way. What the? Whoa. She knew about it.
Anything.
Girl, I'm gonna need more than that. I got a lot of people want to listen to me. I got a lot of groceries, and you sitting here watching TV all day, watching Zeus Network.
I constantly listen to you anytime you have a problem, anytime you're mad with him, anytime you're mad with anything.
Girl, I'm gonna need more than.
She knew. I'm hoping this is a skit for real, like everybody. Look, people in the chat are confused over there. They don't know if this is a skit or if this is real. I'm not sure either. I mean, listen, man, some shit be popping off. Listen.
I'm gonna need more than that. I got a lot of people want to listen to me. I got a lot of people want to listen to me. You're gonna do a lot more than that if you're gonna be up in here. If this won't work.
So she knows about the relationship. She's in this willingly. Ladies, would you be in a relationship with a man that's in a relationship with another man and take this? Whoa, this is she took it to another level. This some other shit. Like, what?
And listen, at 1 o'clock in the morning, just tired, and they got to go to work first thing at 6 a.m. like me at the airport. No, you know that was me.
That's why I don't understand is how you working at the airport, but you ain't got no money. Because we still paying the rent. We still paying the bills. These lights that you see, that's all us. So what you even doing?
You know what's going on.
What you going to work for?
You know, I just got, that's the whole point.
You gonna have to get out.
I got laid off.
And none of it is coming from you at all. 800 is coming out of my pocket. So I'm trying to.
And I had to report this because it's gonna happen every time.
Bringing more to the table than you.
Every time.
I had to report. I don't think it's a skit. Somebody's face is getting blurred out, but his face wasn't blurred out in the beginning. We saw what the hell he looked like. People stupid.
Trying to find happiness. It's gonna be people like this. It's gonna do what they gonna do. I don't know why you ain't comfortable. You better get up, girl.
No, what?
I don't know
We have been in a relationship for 3 years.
Back up. Michael, let her get up for herself. But you need to get up. You need to get out of this house.
You need to leave.
I ain't going nowhere. I am the one who has been with him.
Yo, this is crazy, man. So while he was over here fudge packing this man over there, he was over here. Yo, he was over here, man. He was dipping his damn cane in chocolate like fudge and then sticking it in her. Lady, go get checked, man. That's some nasty shit. Eesh.
I'm the one who's met his family. You're still haven't been met his sister. Have you? Me and his sister are best friends.
I can't. Oh my God.
Because we know what it's like to be around him. We need to make sure he's in a
family, and they gonna love me. They gonna love me more than you.
Yo, I already told you what it was. It was gonna be you, me, and him, or it was gonna be nothing at all. And right now, you don't want him in the picture, so you're gonna have to leave.
I didn't say that. I just say you need to spend a little bit more time with me. Did I or did I not say that?
We're gonna spend time together if you don't want
that. We don't
that.
need to spend time
We're gonna spend time together, and if you don't want that, you can go ahead and leave. And you still here.
Exactly.
Why are you still here?
Because it's
you look goofy.
You look. I am in a relationship. I am in a committed relationship.
We are in a relationship. And you don't like that. You ain't happy no more. Everybody here happy. Michael, you happy?
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Why you not happy?
I'm happy. I don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to bring You don't want to keep on lying on me.
Did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by monthly payment? Cool. Was that a refrigerator?
How the fuck he got to add on this, John?
Dude, that is not fair.
Ain't nobody lying. Don't say I'm lying because I told you what it was from the start. I told you it was gonna be you.
Yo, he look real feminine too. Oh shit. What in the world is going? Men, really? Oh my God. I know this is not for all men, but damn. Fellas, would you really? Like, oh my God. Like, damn. I've never ever in my life seen a man sit here and say, fuck a female to keep a man. Even the ones that have gotten caught with men have said, hey, no, nigga, I'm not losing my wife over this. Oh, snap. But she knew about this. This is what's messing my head up. She knew about this. She knew he was fudge packing, and she didn't care.
I'm not saying I'm not happy. And when I told you I am in love with you.
Why are you here?
If you just stop putting that there because I want to work out our issues. I want to make a compromise, but you just want your way.
There ain't no compromise. I'm trying to tell you.
Compromise. What is the compromise?
We don't all have to hang out together all the time.
Yes, we do. We're in a committed relationship with each other.
Girl, you wasting my time. Girl, you wasting my time. Girl, you wasting my time. I don't even know why I'm keeping you around anymore, because
you don't look the same as you used to, sweetie.
Your mustache.
Okay. Now they bashing her, and she taking that? Two men bashing her like they two females. Like it's like it's a room full of females and there's no men, but it's a fucking Christmas tree with fucking ornaments hanging from it in the freaking room. Two of them at that.
With a mustache that's strong.
I'm just confused why she's still here. I'm confused why you still here, because if we being honest, I'm really tired of you. Because he makes sure the house clean. He makes sure I'm eating food when I get home. He making sure that bills is paid. Together, we doing it together. When you,
I don't make sure you eat food.
Girl, you ain't never in the mood, and he always is. So what you mean? And at times when you are, But the times when you are in the mood, I don't even like it for real because you're not putting in effort enough.
Oh,
My
wow.
bad.
And Mike can do everything to
My
make
bad
sure
if I get
I'm
a period
straight.
and if I can't do everything and I'm not all the time. Sorry if I got those.
Oh, shit. So, oh, snap. This is some telenovela. Yo. Oh, shit. He's saying that the man could do it better than the female. The man could cook better than the female. And she ain't good at shit. Like, I've never heard a man say this. I'm confused. I'm confused. Estoy confundida.
Hormonal female issues, you know, it's just part
Well,
of
I'm so what? So what?
I
we
can't
gonna
do
do?
nothing about that.
If you want him gone all the time, so what we gonna
You
do?
can find a way to adjust.
And you
it
can
to
look
have
also,
it.
but at the end of the day, when it comes to being a companion, a true companion, you're not there.
Look, if you wasn't gonna be okay with it, and if you was gonna start slacking after everything started, you should have never let Michael come in. Cause look at her. Doing things.
Ah, so she was first. And I guess he asked her if it was okay for him to be in a relationship with Michael. That's his name. I just realized. So now she's not okay with Michael, and he's mad because he liked Michael. He's saying that Michael puts it better on him. Michael cooks better. Michael keeps the house clean, and she slacks on everything. She's not good at what she does and what she's supposed to do. Ouch, she, Lady Lee, yo, why? Like, why is you there? I would have left, yo. Like, damn, man, this nigga is dragging your dignity and everything to the ground. And you better. You could do better than this. Like, why do some females settle for trash? Men do it too, though.
Things that you can't do around this house and in that room.
Well,
So
the way you talking about him, I should have known that you really wanted him. I mean, good God. I mean, how many times did
Facts, realers, facts, yo. Michael be putting it down. Like, I don't know what's going. Wait, I'm not. That's on my StreamYard. The only way I can show that. Wait. That's some real shit, realer show. I mean, I've never heard a man say that another man could put it down on him like that. Shit. This is the weirdest conversation I've heard ever. I've never even heard, I've never heard, even though I've had people that are like that, right, that go that way, I've never really sat down and listened to their conversations. Oh, shit.
you spend so much time? Enough is enough. I mean, and you
Enough
never
is
talked
enough?
about, you never.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, enough is enough.
How so? Enough is enough for us to have you in this.
The thing is, you're the only one unhappy. I'm happy with Michael. You're not ready to be a part of all this. And
He's happy with Michael.
You're still here. You still here. I get it. You want me, but I want Michael too. So you gonna have the both of us. You gonna have none of us. Choose.
And that's the choice.
No,
what you gonna do?
It's not gonna come out like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to stick together with the man.
But I've already told you what it's gonna be.
Yo.
I've already told you, and you trying to argue back and forth about what it ain't. Go out.
Yeah, she could do better for herself. She could really do better for herself. But hey, I guess to each his own. I mean, she's not forced to be there. She's not being abused. So she's doing this willingly. I don't feel bad. She could walk away any given time, but she's there putting herself through this chaos, through this bullshit. I would have walked away, shorty. But the thing is, she don't care. I think she's into this type of stuff. And it's crazy. There are females out here that are into these type of things, whether people like it or not. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this is something that, is a real touchy subject, right? Like, you have to watch how you talk and what you say when you speak about situations like this too on here, because they will, well, they say it's freedom of speech, but in reality it's not. And if you make a point or if you're right about something, right, shit, all hell will break loose on you.
Okay, yeah. So do my makeup with me while I give y'all a story time about how I was in a 7-year relationship with a very suspect and questionable man.
And that's my thing. I hear every woman say that they was in a relationship with a questionable man, a suspect man, somebody that had red flags. But what y'all thought y'all was at an adventure at Six Flags every time y'all saw the red flags? I'm just because I'm trying to comprehend this, right? If you're not being abused and you're not, being mistreated and all that shit, like, why can't you walk away? What makes it hard to walk away from a relationship that's making you feel like shit? A relationship that is not validating you, a relationship that doesn't make you feel good. Why stay? All them red flags would have made me left. 7 years? The other chick too, she was 3 years with the bull. It was just her and him in the beginning. Then it was Michael. Shit.
And the only reason I'm saying suspect and questionable is because I did not have definitive proof, like catching him in the act or seeing pictures or anything to say this man is full on gay. But once I get to the story time, y'all gonna be like, bitch. Like, disclaimer, I'm not outing anybody. I'm gonna be using fake names. It's not the fact that it's the sexuality part, it's the down low, hiding, being manipulative, breaking hearts, cheating. That's the bigger moral of the story. Be who you want to be. There's no homophobia here, but be who you want to be and stand on that. Okay? Let's get it. All right, so let's call my ex Ronnie. We're gonna call him Ronnie. Ronnie and I, we had a lot of mutual friends, and that's just kind of how we met, just in passing. How you have friends, and then the guy has friends, and their friends are friends, but we're not friends. Mutuals, duh. That's what I could call them, mutuals. So this particular time that I seen him was at Six Flags. He was with his best friend. Keep that in mind because he's going to be a huge part of the story. And I was with my two homegirls. So it was a little bit more intimate than it usually is with all of our friends around. So I was able just to get a better look at him and just a better all vibe of who he was, because it wasn't so much noise and so much people. And the vibe was cool. He was very calm, very collective, very mature from what I was seeing. And he was very attractive. For some reason, I guess everything was just chaotic any other time I seen him, but I was able to see him in the light of day. It was not so much going on, and I was like, oh my god, he's very attractive, and I fucked with it a little bit. Right? So when we got home, we spoke to each other on Facebook, like, oh, it was nice seeing you, nice getting to know you, this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. And from that point on, we never stopped speaking. Like, we just never stopped talking. Every day it was a good morning, how's your day going? This is how, this is what I did today, blah, 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 blah. So fast forward, that was in like August, fast forward to January. He gave me this really, really beautiful long paragraph for my birthday. And I just thought that was really, really cute. Like, this was a guy, he was very consistent. From that point, from Six Flags, the most we went without speaking to each other was probably like a day. So I was like, yeah, I dig him. And then he finally asked me on a date, He said he started a new job and his time was a little bit free. And then he stopped going to school. So he stopped going to college. He was going to a college that was a little further from where we stay at. So when he asked me on a date, he asked me out to the movies, and he paid for the tickets. He kept in touch with me the whole time leading up to me getting there, on what kind of snacks do I like to eat, bought the snacks, and like it just like very, very, very attentive. And that's what I really, really liked about him. And like I said, I was very young, so it didn't take much to impress me, so to say. And that was just already like more than I've ever like experienced. Just him doing that much for me. And I really was vibing with him. It was really, really cool. Fast forward a little bit, we continue speaking, dating. He keeps asking me on dates, and he's paying for the dates. So, and like I told you, I was very young. So him having like a stable job, him being in college, everything was very, very new to me. I'm thinking this man is doing it, and he was doing it, honey. Okay.
So it seemed like, it seemed like Bull was, doing all the right things in the beginning. So, whew, I wonder where it start changing. Let's continue. So far, she falling for Bull. She don't see nothing weird yet.
So yeah, like I said, he was doing his thing. Like I had no complaints, no nothing. So the more I got to know him, the more comfortable he started to become. And with that comfortability I wouldn't say they were red flags, but it was certain things that I just kind of wasn't used to. And it would be his constant need for approval from this best friend that I told you earlier about. Like it would be kind of before he ever bought something, he had to check in with his friend. And I'm just like, but I already, like, he would come to me and I said, yeah, like, that's cool. I like that. But it had to be like this best friend. I could say, yeah, that's a go, do that, or wear that, or buy that, or, anything. But until that best friend said yay or nay, it wasn't moving. Like that best friend had to give it the opinion. If he couldn't reach that best friend in time, he would wait to do whatever or buy whatever, or until that best friend gave his opinion on what to do. And that was very peculiar to me. But like I said, I was young. It wasn't right. Just step around. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So like I said, from January, we going on consistent dates. In April, he asks me to be his girlfriend and make it official. So now we're official. And mind you, I didn't really disclose to my close friends or my family members that I was getting serious with this particular person, because I've been known to do that, to kind of like jump the gun and want to tell my family and friends about this guy, and then things go left. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. It's another one bites the dust. So I just wanted to just have something for me, see exactly where it was going, how serious this person was, and see exactly what it would turn into before I told anybody. Now we're official. I'm telling my friends and I'm telling my family. He meets my sister first. After meeting my sister, he goes home. I head over to my sister's house. My sister says, Jada, that man is gay. I said, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay.
So somebody tried to warn her that they seen the flags, but she was confused too. Like, how can you tell when a man is really on the down low? I hear so many people say this and say that, but what are the real signs of a man being on the down low?
So my sister says that, and I'm like, I'm half taken aback because that was really left field, because from their interaction, it seemed like everything was going really good and they was laughing at each other's jokes or whatever the case may be. And then right after, like, she was like, yeah, that's what it is. And because I already had those underlying feelings, I just couldn't pinpoint exactly what it is in like regards to the best friend and that dynamic being a little weird to me. When she said it, it was just kind of like, that's what I've been feeling. Okay. But I was still very much in denial. In this whole story, I'm not delusional right now. I was delusional back then. But right now, I'm not gonna be delusional about being delusional back then. Like I was stupid. I was young and dumb, guys. So please don't come for me in the comments. Okay.
Rilla said the sister probably had her own experience. I mean, that's true because she was naive to everything. She couldn't tell. And you heard her just say she was real delusional. I mean, you must be real delusional not to, see the signs that a man is on a DL. I mean, can some men really, really hide them being on the DL? Like, is it really possible to hide that hop on rainbows?
So I kind of just chalk it up to my sister that he was raised around a lot of his sisters, and that could be that influence. She lets it go, I let it go, and we continue on. Now, I met the best friend. Questionable. Here comes another male friend that he's very cool with. let's call him Johnny. So my
Johnny.
ex is Ronnie.
Ronnie and
This other
Johnny.
famous
I'm
man
dead.
is Johnny. Now I already knew Johnny from in passing, kind of around the
Yeah, so Ronnie and Johnny out here swimming in honey, huh? Damn.
same neighborhood, got a lot of mutual friends. When I got with my ex, he was very opinionated about our relationship and publicly on social media, kind of always, if you know, when you're young, you make cute little statuses on each other's stuff, and he would always be under both of our stuffs, just commenting something weird like, "Oh, that's gay," or "Yeah, y'all need to get a room." Like it was just very like, "Oh, this is lame." Like he just always was commenting every status, almost every status. He would comment something that was a little off-putting to me. So I told him, my ex Ronnie, about it, and he was just more so on, "Oh, that's just Johnny being Johnny. That's just bro. Da 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 da."
Johnny can
That's
be
gonna
sweet
be a consistent
sometimes.
theme. So pay attention to that too. So this one is about to cut off, but if y'all want part 2,
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check out part 2. So that'll be for another live stream, right? But shit, it seemed like Johnny and Rodney was out here playing, and honey, Johnny couldn't admit that, he liked it Rodney, but Rodney was obvious that he liked it playing with honey. Johnny was very, conservative with himself. He didn't like to show that he liked playing with honey. He liked to keep a secret that, he liked to rolling around in honey. I mean, listen. The signs are obvious. Signs are very obvious. The one thing I don't understand is, right, a man is going to be a man. And he's going to get a hard on regardless, whether it's his preference or a woman, right? My thing is, how can you, as a man, get turned on by another man? He doesn't have a woman's body. And the same thing goes to a woman. How can you get turned on by another woman? She doesn't have a man's body. Like, I don't know. I mean, I do got questions and, questions that stay lingering because they never get answered the right way, or people just want to sugarcoat some shit or put it into riddles. I mean, shit just be obvious, but certain shit you just can't say. You got to be the better person, they say.
So when we're in these relationships, we tend to overlook a lot of red flags, including the ones that may signify that the person we're dealing with may be DL, down low. So this person is responding to a stitch that I had made. I was talking about the first time I realized that my partner was DL. I quickly want to get into these signs I overlooked that you may be seeing too, and you may be overlooking as well. Sign number 1, my ex, he had this weird obsession with play. Like he just wanted to do activities. He would ask me and beg me, and I didn't want to, and he gave me the sign.
Oh, I was a little lost. I'm like, I'm about to rewind this. Okay, so I guess he like playing with the peach a lot. The behind for those there, because some people don't understand certain lingos. So I guess he had a peach fetish. Oh, I mean, there are some males out there that got asses shaped like females. So okay. I'm starting to put my own question together.
In these relationships, we tend to overlook a lot of red flags, including the ones that may signify that the person we're dealing with may be DL, down low. So this person is responding to a stitch that I had made. I was talking about the first time I realized that my partner was DL. I quickly want to get into these signs I overlooked that you may be seeing too, and you may be overlooking as well. Sign number 1, my ex, he had this weird obsession with play. Like he just wanted to do activities. He would ask me and beg me, and I didn't want to, and he gave me the silent treatment for like a week and a half. Finally,
wow.
one day I gave in. I
Was
ended
he
up
in
doing
jail?
it, ended up hating it, but he just always liked to do anything, and I was never comfortable because it's not my kink, and I'm cool with kinks, but it just was never my thing. But I always questioned, what man is that obsessed with? The next sign was that he had this weird obsession with asking me questions.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Are there men out here that are obsessed with, asses? Like they like playing with asses, or like getting played, with, getting their, oh my god. It's kind of hard to talk about it. Like, are there men out there that like getting their shit played with? Damn, let me say it like that because it's kind of awkward. Like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? When I was growing up, I didn't have these type of conversations. I'm 35 years old, and within the last 6 years, this is all I've been hearing. Where the men at? Don't hide our men. Men, come out. Where you at? Will the real men please stand up? Please stand up. Like, damn. Where Eminem at? I need that song real quick. Please stand up. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Shit, will the real men please stand up? Please stand up. Show these women out here there's real men out here. Like, what in the world? Like,
We acted like we don't live in New York City where there is people everywhere. It's so accepted here because here there's so much diversity. How the hell could you be born and raised in New York City? He just acted really weird. He just has so many questions. He's always asking about it. And I always thought it was really funny. Another sign was that he would make these weird jokes. I think that I might like men and I want to try certain things. He would keep the joke going and then ask me like, what would you do?
oh no, shorty. And let me pause this video, man. If your man was saying that straight from the gate, he be joking around like that. Listen, man, when men play around and they joke around like that, I'll be looking at them like, listen, man, I gotta look at them like I'm the Rock. Like, did I just hear what I heard? Like, what's going on? That was the biggest sign right there. And as a woman, I wouldn't have let that slid. I would have called him Peter Pan and told him to leave. Oh, slide your ass the out my crib. Real shit. You over there fudge packing. Then you want to come over here and bring the damn Whopper over here and give me some shit. Fuck out of here.
If that was the case. And I was like, honestly, I can't be married to you if that's the case because I just wouldn't feel comfortable because then you probably want to cheat on me and be with a man. I accept it, but this is something I should have been new about. And then he would suddenly change his mind. Oh, that was a joke. I just want to see what she was going to say. That was really fucking weird and random. And also another really strange sign to me that I saw, whatever male friend that he had for that moment, the flavor of the year, he was extremely close to that person in a very strange way. He would drop everything just to hang out with them and spend the weekend at their house and completely act as if me and his kids did not exist or as if we did not have family plans or couple plans. Really weird shit. Yeah, I do think my ex may be DL. And I have more. So when we're in these relationships, we tend to overlook
So she thinks her ex is on the DL. Did she catch him? I think she did. I had dreams his best friend would call all hours of the night, 12, 1 a.m., like he didn't have a wife. There's no boundaries for him. Oh, yeah, there's got to be some boundaries. Man, listen, I get it that, once y'all homies and y'all grow up, y'all grow up together and y'all did everything together. But shit, once one of y'all get married, it's like, I think it's time for a little separation, a little break. Like, they got to do them and you got to go out there, find yourself a girl or find yourself a job, find something to do. Because at the end of the day, once this person has gotten in a relationship all night, all types of hours, really? Like, damn.
Tell
Man.
my family.
Yo, I did not know that this lady came out on Oprah. Right? Is Oprah still doing shows? That's another question I got. I haven't seen Oprah in a while. Is Oprah still doing shows?
Called my older brother and he insisted. He's like, Bridget, what is going on? You have to tell me now.
That would be you.
That
right?
would be Lee. And I told him what was going on. He's like, Bridget, he's like, as soon as you get off the phone, I want you to ask him this question. You ask him, how many men have you had sex with?
Oh,
so did you do that?
I did.
You then went home and said to your husband, how many men have you had sex with? What
did he
say?
say?
He said 2.
What? Oh,
and I said,
snap.
oh, really? Now, when were you going to tell me that? And what were their names? What was the relationship? Was it just like in passing? Did you have a relationship with them? And he had a relationship with them. And I'm like, how long were
Once he said 2, I would have been done. Because if he did it twice, what makes you think he ain't gonna do it a third time? He like it. He ain't straight. He you listen, man. He like the same thing you like.
these relationships? Who are they? Where are they?
So then you went online or found his computer.
Yes. So I went and pulled down the history,
Oh,
and there
wow.
were these men looking for men websites, cruising for men websites.
Oh, wow.
And I
That's
went
crazy.
and clicked on the websites, and I was speechless. And I was like, Lee, what is this? And we went and looked, and then we went into the cache file and found all of these emails.
Yeah.
That would blow your mind if you saw them.
Well, I did see them.
Well, you saw them.
Yeah, I did see them. And
Okay.
my mind was a little blown.
Yeah.
Last night with my producers, we were going through some of the things, and I read just a few of those emails. And I got to tell you, that is some vile stuff that was going on. To the point where I said to the producer, I do not want it in my brain. I do not want this in my brain. So I can't imagine that you, as his wife, and having carried the burden and shame and responsibility of giving the disease to him, suddenly recognizing that not
Blessings to Chrono Trigger. Blessings. How you doing this morning?
only was he lying to me, but that there are ongoing relationships that he apparently was having.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So can you just describe, obviously we can't say what was in the emails, but the emails were him writing to other men that he'd been with, describing sexual acts that they
Well,
had.
looking for men to have sex.
Yeah.
Looking for other men with HIV who were married to have
What?
sex with. Looking for men who would be.
He was looking for men with HIV? What for? Like, what was you planning on passing that to somebody? What in the world? Oh, he gave her HIV. My husband was on the down low with other men and gave me HIV. Oh, wow. So he was looking to spread that shit. What was he, mad at women? That's some messed up shit. What was he thinking about?
The bottom guy, making arrangements to see these men, and then talking about the end results. And
so I know how I felt just reading. What did you do?
You know, I was numb. I was stunned, and it just like blew my mind because nothing fit. It didn't fit. And so I was just numb. And by that point, Lee and my brother Jason and my parents.
When did you confront him with the emails?
It took probably about a month and a half for me to,
Really?
yes, to tell my family. Called my older brother, and he insisted. He's like, Bridget, what is going on? You have to tell me now.
That would be you.
That
right?
would be Lee. And I told him what was going on. He's like, Bridget, he's like, as soon as you get off the phone, I want.
Yo, that was crazy. That was plotted. Hopefully he went to jail. I'm gonna look up this interview. That is crazy. I've never seen this. Like, shit. I just asked earlier. Damn, is Oprah still on air? Like, is she still on TV? Shit, it's been a while. That is messed up, yo. Like, having to deal with somebody like that. I wish that it was easier for women to, see the signs. For real, for real.
So I was talking to someone who I had suspicions that he was down low, gay, right?
Oh,
Because
wow.
he kept talking about how he thinks one of his best friends is gay, and he's like obsessed with this topic of conversation. And I find it weird that you're obsessed with your friend's sexuality. That's already awkward, and you constantly talk about how you think your best friend is down low gay or bisexual. It's weird. Like, so that's
I mean, like, I don't see the point. It's 2024, right? And people are out there with their preferences. People feel like there's no shame in their game and they're not doing nothing wrong. Why are people still on the DL? Right? My thing is, right, with me, I don't care what your preference is, in them sheets. Just keep that shit between four walls and a closed door and whoever you're with, because it has nothing to do with the kids. It has nothing to do with me. I really don't care who you in the room getting it on with. For real, for real. That's my only thing. I don't care what your preference is. But that's between you and that person, not you and the damn world. It's not the world's business, because what the world eats don't help you shit.
It's already a red flag. Any man that is obsessed with another man's sexuality,
Yes, it's weird.
red flag. No straight man is going to be obsessed with another man's sexuality, especially not his. And he'd always refer to his boy as like good looking, or yo, you get the looks, you can do this, you can do that. So I
Yeah.
get it. You have a crush on your boy, like you're projecting.
Oh wow.
Like you're gay for your bro. You want him to be gay.
Oh
You want him to be
shit.
bisexual.
That's
And
crazy.
you probably know he's down low because maybe you guys did something before. I don't know. Maybe this is your way of dry snitching because you know how some
She's
people like narcissists and psychopaths.
She said this is your way of dry snitching. I mean, I guess she's trying to say that some men, I guess they reflect what they're doing or what's happening to them on others. Like, for example, they're like this, right? And they're going through this, and this is happening to them, and they're feeling like this, right? But they don't want nobody to know it. So this person over here, they make it seem like this person is the one that's going through it, or telling this person that, oh no, you're like this, you're like that. But in reality, it's you. It's you. Okay, I understand, old head. Well, you're not even an old head. You're like, you could be my age.
Like to dry snitch on themselves. They kind of like to tell on themselves without telling on themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
It's
get
like
you.
they're
I
hiding so
understand you.
much stuff, but they almost want you to know. So it's like you were like hinting something at. So then I asked, I said, you're just down low gay.
Hey.
You like him. Now mind you, he let this same bro in the house live with him. This is the same bro that he thinks is down low gay.
Oh
And he's
shit.
very homophobic. And he says, oh, they need to fight that shit. When they're around me, you can't fight your sexuality. So I said to him, you know, you can't fight being gay or bisexual. You can't fight it. And he didn't even bat an eye. He was just like, what?
Oh man, lady, shorty, whoever you are, you spitting some facts. And Chrome Trigger said LGBT people are walking sexual harassments waiting to happen, and that's a fact. And what people don't understand is that they're protected. I mean, I don't know why the straight heterosexuals aren't, since they got the LGBT community protected. And the reason why I say that is, right, because when you say something to them, their egos get so inflamed and they know they protected. They'll scream abuse. You could just be saying, look, listen, I don't want you to bother me. I don't want nothing to do with that. And it's happened. Not all of them, the majority of them, right? And what's crazy, right? Ever since this has been out so public for the past couple of years, men and both women have gotten so bold out here. It's like, I've had women come up to me. I've had to ignore them and walk away because I've had some women, oh, don't say it, don't listen, don't. How can I? What are their words? Don't ignore it or whatever until you've tried it. Basically, they've tried to convert me. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at them like, is you serious? Like the simple thought of kissing another woman makes me sick to my stomach. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck do clapping clitorises even is enjoyable or entertaining. Like at the end of the day, right? Regardless of my past, I'm not going to become what you are. I like men at the end of the day. You see where I'm coming from? Like, even if they make me mad or they get me pissed off, I love men. You can't change my preference because you want me to change it. No, it don't work like that. How I feel and what I think and what I like, you just can't turn off like a switch. That shit is not a switch you can just turn off. I don't know how some people could do it. Oh, I'm straight one day and the next day they not. The next day they over here hopping on rainbows. Listen, I'm good. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. You keep hopping on your rainbow and let me keep walking on this sidewalk, okay? Ain't no change in my mind, my thoughts, my way of feeling. None of that. You like what you like, I like what I like. I mind my business, I think you should too. Because it's crazy that a lot of people from, the community are losing their lives because of how bold they're being. It's crazy. And then they want our kids to change their sexes at a young age to go through all this. Let them live life, yo. Let these kids live life.
People need to fight it. I'm like, are you fighting it? And he was like, no, I get pussy in and out this door. I get pussy all the time. Now, let me tell you something. That was definitely an answer of someone who is down low gay. And let me tell you why. I know a lot of down low gay guys. I even dated one. And they overcompensate being down low gay by getting a lot of pussy. Down low gay men will actually be more womanizers than straight men. Why is that? Because they have something to prove. They have to prove or fight that they're not gay or bisexual. They have to prove that they're heterosexual, and they're overcompensating. Because getting a lot of pussy doesn't mean you're not down low gay. Doesn't mean you're not bisexual.
And that's why, right? Men, don't get offended at a shorty. Do not get offended. This is why I be telling a lot of men, right? Stop with that pause. Stop with that no diddy stuff, right? A lot of us women is not going to sit here and think that y'all like that. It's not going to be the first thought through our heads unless y'all showing that type of behavior, unless y'all showing them flags. There's no reason if you're like this that you have to prove every second of the day, every minute of the day that you're not like that. Throughout every conversation, every argument, you got to prove that you're not on the down low. That's what men that are do. Right? And if you're not that, you don't have to prove it. Like, I don't understand this. Like, nobody is going to come straight up thinking, oh, well, he's gay because he said this. No. Like, what's crazy is that people got these new lingos and these new things that now we can't even have a normal conversation. But a real woman is not going to think that a man is gay straight up. You don't got to pause in the conversation, especially with women. And men are doing it. The woman is in the room. What is you pausing for? I mean, listen, this makes me think. It'll make me think, but people are not thinking like that. Like, it's crazy. Every time I hear a man say pause or say no diddy or nothing like that, it makes me think like, wait, I wasn't even thinking that you're gay. I wasn't even thinking that you went that way. If I would have thought that you hopped on rainbows, I would have asked you directly. But shit is just getting weirder and weirder.
And saying I get tons of pussy.
You don't have to prove that shit. Like,
asking
constantly
if you're
saying shit
fighting
like that.
your bisexuality or homosexuality in the closet, that's not a good answer. That's because everyone knows there's gay guys and bisexual men who have children and get a lot of pussy. So everyone knows
they
getting a
bisexual.
lot of pussy and getting a lot of women doesn't mean you're not gay. So when they say that, that's a red flag, because you know and I know that getting women and getting a lot of women doesn't mean you're not gay. Like, we all know that. There's plenty of down low gay men or they get women, they have families, they have kids. Like, that doesn't prove anything. And like I said, a lot of down low gay men will try to overcompensate by getting with a lot of women and being a womanizer. And they'll try to use the excuse, I get a lot of pussy, I could never be gay. So they'll always fall back on, oh, well, look at all the pussy I get. How
That's what
could
I'm
I be
saying.
gay? Yeah, because that's always the fallback excuse and cover up. But everybody who's anybody knows that shit does not mean that you are not gay or fighting your sexuality.
Yo, she is making a great point. And listen, I don't know if anybody, wants to bring this up as a topic. This would be a great conversation, especially amongst us women.
If to say this man was down low gay. So
I mean, listen, if the signs are there, the signs are there. And it's crazy that a lot of men, right, to try to hide it, they will sit here and say, oh, I get a lot of pussy, I get a lot of girls, I do this, I do that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the men that don't got nothing to prove, right, that know what they are, what is you trying to prove? I wish the men would really stop with the pause and the no diddy stuff, because people don't really think right off the bat that you're like this or you're doing this. Now, you doing that makes us think like, what is you trying to hide? You see where I'm coming? But hey, I guess.
So I'm going to give y'all the playbook, basically on how what I did, what worked for me when it came to dealing with Dia. Y'all got excuse me. I know y'all see me with this hoodie and shit on. I know it's hot outside, but my house stay on 63. So it's cold on this bitch. I keep it cold on this bitch. So that's why y'all see me in this damn hoodie. And before we get into everything, I know there's dudes that I've dealt with, that I've been with that had never fucked around before that. There's like a few of them that came home already. So just to be clear, I am not exposing none of them. I'm not putting them on blast and nothing like that. They got families and wives and shit now. Congratulations. You safe with me. I ain't.
Prison playbook on turning DL. Oh shit. All right, guys. This is going to be the last video because it's about to be 7 o'clock and I got to deal with my kids and stuff. Let me ask y'all, do a shorty a favor, right? If y'all are enjoying the content, if y'all enjoying the stream, can y'all, smash the like button for a shorty real quick, right? It'll help her get into the algorithm, help a shorty out if y'all can. And if y'all are not enjoying the stream, which if I'm not enjoying something, I wouldn't be there. But hey, the thumbs down button is also there. Share the videos, help a shorty bring awareness and much more. And stay tuned to the podcast this weekend. And we will be doing more reaction videos, more TikTok reviews and reaction videos this weekend. So just stay tuned. I just wanted to hop on here real quick because I wanted to get the women's perspective on the men on the DL. What would y'all do if y'all found out that your boyfriend, husband, or fiance was on a DL? And is there ways to find out that your man is on a DL? Always trying to convince. Facts. I think he on the DL too, though, but I don't know. We'll find out. He could just probably be stuttering because of the conversation.
Easier to do because for one, it's the last dude I was with on SL unit, and he locked up 48 goddamn years. His ass don't give a damn. Now, I ain't gonna say his full name, but that's what I'm gonna do it on. So,
Chrono
now
Trigger.
listen,
Shout out to Chrono
the way
Trigger.
I have
Shout out
always
to Realistic.
operated once I kind of learned what was best for me and what I feel like was best to keep me from being another statistic when it comes to how dudes move and fuck over the gays in there. And this is what works for me. And like I said, a lot of times people have this thing in this perception in their mind where they feel like, oh, if a nigga did that, if a nigga start fucking around, he been doing that, or it's been on his mind, or he just bullshit, he been thinking about doing. I am here to tell you that is 1,000% lie. That a lot of guys that do end up getting involved in the game, which is what they call it in prison, is they call it the game. A lot of guys get involved and it don't really even be what other people be thinking. They really do not be thinking about this shit. They really don't be on it like that. Like they really be straight niggas. But like I said, all it takes is that one motherfucker to really, really like move them, right? So one thing I know about in prison, one thing them prison niggas love is they love for a motherfucker to talk shit to them. Like and my mouth has always been fly, and I'm gonna talk shit to a nigga as 24/7. Like niggas will really, really start tricking to you just based off of you. Like for me, just based.
I mean, he's stuttering a little too much, but I get his point. I've never been to prison. Like, so I mean, listen, I don't know what a woman's prison is like, right? And I can't be in a male's prison. So I mean, is he telling the truth? Listen, I don't know. I hear so many stories. The number one is don't drop the soap and be careful, especially if you're a predator, right? So, whew. And the crazy part is, you know what? Men do come out of there on a DL. And see, people make me think and wonder. Like, some real shit, a real man shouldn't have to pause in every conversation. There shouldn't be a pause in every second of our conversation, especially when there's a woman in the room. For what? I'm going to keep saying it. Hate me, love me, say whatever y'all want about me, right? But it's like it's certain behaviors that a man has that shows you that he's more into men than what he is into women. Because I don't care what nobody tells me, right? I don't know what makes a man want to have, sex with another man. I really don't. Because the man doesn't have a woman's body, but something on another man must attract another. Listen, I fucking don't know. But at the end of the day, like, I think the signs are there. The way they talk, the way they act, the way they behave. But regardless of anything, even if a man is gay, his third leg still gonna get hard for another woman. Regardless. I mean, this shit has been proven. Look how they sent the man that said that he was a woman into a woman's prison, right? There was a transgender man on the women's prison, and he said he was a woman. He believed he was a woman, but somehow, some way, 2 female prisoners ended up pregnant by this male that said that he was a woman. Why would they put a male in there with a third leg? He didn't even go through the surgery, transform all the way. He's not even a full transformer. He really isn't. He wasn't. A full transformer would have gotten the third leg chopped off. For real, for real. But my whole thing is, right, if he said he was a woman and he only likes men, how did he get 2 women pregnant? Come on, man. Let's be real. It's like common sense is not common sense no more. Like, it's a lot of things that a lot of men are doing right now that are questionable, are very questionable.
Based off you talking shit to their ass, and you know, like they like in their mind, they be like, "Oh, that bitch crazy. That's the shit."
Good morning, Uncle L. Blessings. How you doing this morning? Like I said, guys, this is gonna be the last one, but we're gonna pick on this up right. Today is what, Thursday? Yep, we're gonna pick up on this tomorrow along with the podcasting. All right. So this is gonna be the last video. Hopefully y'all enjoying the stream. You know, shout out to those that are having a conversation with us, shorty. You know, respectfully and much more. Good morning, Uncle L. Blessings, blessings. Shout out to Chrome Trigger, yo. Yo, Chrome Trigger been on point this morning, yo.
Like they and my mouth has always been fly, and I'm gonna talk shit to a nigga ass 24/7. Like niggas will really start tricking to you just based off of you. Like for me, just based off you talking shit to their ass, and you know, like they like in their mind, they be like, "Oh, that bitch crazy. That's the shit talking." They love that for some reason, and that easily can be a trap. You know what I'm saying? And really and truly, a lot of times they'll bake their damn self in and start tricking and giving you shit on the side. Anyway, I got to a stale unit in 2014. So typically, the way I operate is number one, whenever a homosexual punk or whatever, whenever it's a new bitch get off the bus, they got this thing we call them welcome committee trade. Like niggas that be waiting for a homosexual punk to come on the unit and just be thirsty, you get nothing from me. And the reason we call them welcome committee is because they just be so damn thirsty. Like they want to be the first ones to send you some shit. They want to be the first one to send you a kite. They just like on you. And to me, that's a big turnout for me. You ain't gonna get no win with me like that. I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna take your goddamn shit now. I ain't
Oh yeah, he on the DL.
No, but you ain't got no winning with me because I'm not.
No, he ain't on the DL. He out there with it. He letting you know what it is. So he not on the DL. He letting you know I'm like this. I like men. Oh snap. So do we really gotta watch? No, man, it's not true because I've seen men come home from prison and not be like that. But then again, I've seen some come home from prison and be like that. Shit.
Like one of those people that just jump on the first nigga that is trying to get at me, right? Because the way that I think and the way that I look at it, I always be like, if this motherfucker is this fucking thirsty and on me like that, and I just got here, you know me, and you just like a leash, like y'all on me like that, then bitch, I already know. As soon as another chain bus come with some other motherfuckers on there, punk conversation, y'all gonna do the same goddamn thing. So that has never attracted me. A nigga that's just like thirsty. I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna take that shit. But you ain't got nothing on no serious level coming with me past us. I'll write a kite to your ass, especially if I know you got some money. I entertain it, but that's what's gonna start. Stop. It ain't going nowhere else after that. But I used to.
Yo, this is crazy. Because you know why I'm saying this? Because I'm tired of everybody saying that all men that come home from jail, you know, have either had their, you know, what played with or are like this. That's not true. Like, that's the crazy part. Right? So it's like, how can you tell the difference between a man that's come home from prison and has changed and a man that's been to prison and come home and still the same? That's the biggest question. Oh, thank you, Chrome Trigger. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to Chrome Trigger, y'all. I don't like to criticize, but I don't like to see a gay black man. I mean, I feel you. I understand. That is crazy. This is crazy.
I always tell one of my close
Shout out to Willis.
Like, I know when I seen the nigga that like move me enough to where I'm like, that's the nigga I'm fuck with, right? I'm the type of person that it could be 20 niggas on the racheal fence trying to holler at me and send me shit, and I'm not gonna pay you no attention. I'm gonna always pay attention to the motherfucker that really is not paying me no motherfucking mind, that don't give a damn about my ass, ain't nowhere near thirsty. They doing it like that's gonna always win over a motherfucker that's just extra thirsty. So when I got to a stale unit, you know, like I say, whenever it's a new conversation come on the unit, niggas be everywhere going crazy trying to be the first to send and do all that too, right? And so my bitch Chris was like telling me like,
Chris? Oh, he is gay
on the north side of the wing, and it is.
Oh yeah, he confirmed it right there.
And there was a couple of guys that did send me like a kite.
I wasn't supposed to say the word.
Wayne was his name. There's one dude. was trying to get at me, and I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker, he was out of Dallas, he was tall, light skinned, pretty hair. This motherfucker was fine. I ain't gonna even lie to you. He was really, really cute.
Oh my God.
And
That's
so when he tried to holler at me, I let him send me a kite, and then when I got the kite, he wanted me to go to church to meet him that Saturday. Anybody
send him a kite? Like what type of kite? Like a letter? Or, you know, a kite that you out here flying when it's, you know, fall and stuff like that in spring. A kite?
that knows me, anybody that know how I rock, and the niggas that I have been with can tell you easily if you my type, if you not. And as fine as this nigga was, I don't do broke. I don't do broke. You gonna have to have some money. I don't do broke. All right. And so when I'm going to, I decided I was gonna go meet the fool at the church.
Uncle L, buddy, he said there's the confirmation. Yeah, he said he had an itch in there. Like, I was like, yep, that confirms it right there. He straight up with it. He gets straight up with it. But when you look at him at first glance, he don't look like he like that. That's the crazy part. It's like, you know what's crazy? It's like back in the day, you looked at the men, you couldn't tell they were, you know, on a DL or they were, you know, hopping rainbows, whatever. It's still the same shit, but y'all get my point. Like now when I hear them talk, I could tell. The way they walk, I could tell. But when they're dressed straight up like a man and they're acting like a man, it's hard to tell. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And they don't got the little, you know, rainbow accent. Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Church just to like chop it up with him and shit, right? I go out to go meet him at church.
Yeah, that's why I was confused at the beginning. I was like, I didn't want to say it until, well, he confirmed it himself. I thought he was on the DL. But then, yeah. Uncle L caught on to that, John. Chrome Trigger said, yeah, that's a letter. Okay, so a kite is a letter. Okay, so I was trying to figure it out. I thought he was out here flying kites with his cellmates and shit like that. Yo, his tone kind of gives it away. Yep. Not as fine as this nigga was. Yo, Relis peeped it from the gate. He said, man, I hate seeing this. Why, man? Why? Yes, man. Why? Like, why are they turning our men feminine, man? I'm a woman saying this. I'm grateful God blessed me with my fiance, man. I don't got to go through this. I do not got to go through this.
Now, if you're coming to go meet me at church or somewhere and you trying to get at me, bitch, you better be together, because I'm always make sure I'm ice white. I'm gonna make sure I look damn good. So this nigga want to come meet him at church, and I'm walking to church, and when I see him in the church, he got on these motherfucking Jackie Chans. Now Jackie Chans are basically what we call.
Yeah, they do, Chrome. They make themselves talk like that. So it's crazy because, you know, I have a friend that is like that, and he says it himself. He got that deep voice. When he's pissed off, the man voice come out. Piss a man off that, you know, that hops on rainbows, right? And they act very feminine. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that their deep voice don't come out. Yes, it does. That Adam apple gets so inflamed, and you hear that. You hear that. That's all I could do, because I can't make a man voice. I can't make the man voice. I'm sorry. My voice would get squeakier and squeakier. Yo.
Like broke nigga shoes. Those are shoes that TDC give you for free when you get there. You get a pair of Stay Boots and some Jackie Chans. You coming to see me in some Jackie Chans is an automatic.
Fact.
Absolutely fucking not. Like, hell no. He was walking on the back of him. As fine as he was doing all that, I just wasn't attracted
He
to him,
said
right?
it fine as
And because
he
of them
was.
goddamn Jackie Chans,
God.
it was a definite no. I even remember leaving church early because of that. I'm like, bitch, get your goddamn ass on. So then there was this other nigga that he had a life sentence. And he was fine. Now he wanted me to go and meet him at church the night after that. I went and met the first guy. But I'm not gonna lie, even after I went to church to meet him, it still just wasn't enough to move me. Like, he didn't really shake me up. Like, he just really did not move me enough. Like I said, I know once I seen the nigga that I feel like is on my speed. So even after him, it was niggas that was steady coming over there, sending me kites, bringing me a commissary, tricking, doing all of this stuff. And my friend, my bitch that was at the time,
oh my God,
kept saying like, so bitch, you don't like none of them niggas? Like, bitch, I know you own some.
That
I'm
sound
like, bitch,
weird.
why you ain't trying to get with none of them? I'm like, bitch, I don't see a nigga that really moved me. Like, none of them are really moving me like that. Like, I'm like, bitch, I know. When I see him, I'm gonna know. Fast forward, I'm in the laundry, right? So when I get in the laundry, the first time, when I first got into the laundry, I was on morning shift. And like, when I would have to go take a shower and shit like that, that's an old form. So everybody shower in the same big ass shower, like everybody be naked shower. It's an old form. And And so because Estelle hadn't really had no wild motherfucker like me over there, it was causing problems in like the shower. Like them niggas was doing disrespectful shit in the shower while I was showering and shit. So, and I was cussing their asses out for trying to like jack off while I'm showering. I was going off on their ass. And it was so bad that the laundry boss, he would lock the laundry door while I went in that shower, right? Oh, I had been in the laundry for like, I say like maybe like a week. And another one of my bitches, Michelle, who actually just came on, Michelle and me we was the only two homosexual like out like that was on.
Factual, that's fact.
Me and Michelle is like talking one day. We actually stayed a little later in the laundry one day. And this day we stayed in the laundry. Me and Michelle, we like sitting on the folding table talking. And the doors open for the second shift laundry crew to come in. It's a hallway where you from the folding table, you can see them coming in, the niggas coming in from the hallway, everybody who on second shift. And I swear to God, I seen this nigga feet. His shoes was like his shoes, he had some brand new kicks on. The nigga was ice white. The nigga had a fresh haircut. Like, and the nigga smile was just.
So you gonna make up your mind, dude, and tell me if it's a nigga or a bitch? Because if it's a bitch, it's a bitch. Only female dogs give birth, right? Like, damn.
Breathtaking. And bitch, I looked at Michelle and I
Here
said,
we go again with the bitch.
Bitch, that's the nigga I'm fuck with.
What?
Michelle like, bitch, please. And I'm looking at this nigga like, this bitch is fine. And so Michelle them called. And so Michelle called this white.
Yo, is that how females really sound when we're having conversations? Do we really sound like this? I mean, and I'm not saying all females, right? If the shoe fits, wear that edge. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But do a lot of female conversations really sound like this? Like, he's making me geek because he sounds so feminine. But then it's like, again, in my head, it's like, damn, do females talk like this in the hood for real? Like this, like this? I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record a hood conversation one day and see how many times a woman says bitch out her mouth.
That punk named Star down at the folding table. And Michelle was like, bitch, guess who Dior just said?
I'm dead. Uncle L is so funny. Like, you gotta love Uncle L.
And so Michelle pointed at the nigga and Star bust out laughing. I'm talking about that bitch, and Michelle was like laughing.
Yo.
And so Star was like, and so I'm like, bitch, what's funny? And so Star was like, listen, baby, he's sweet as gold. He's kind-hearted, but he do not fuck around. I wouldn't even advise that. So while they laughing and shit, I'm like, all right. And I tell Michelle, I'm like,
y'all hear the man voice coming out? The man voice is coming out.
Watch what I tell you, bitch. I'm like, watch. Michelle was like, oh, okay, bitch, I want to see this. So I'm gonna give y'all the playbook, basically on what.
Okay, so this is the playbook of a man that has been on prison and is, he's not ashamed to say he hops on rainbows. So he's letting you know, and he's giving y'all the signs of the men that are on the DL, how they would behave, I guess. So we're going to continue this tomorrow because, as you can see, it's plenty of women out here getting cheated by their men, but not with other women. They're not cheating on them with other women. They're cheating on them with men. Like, it's crazy. We are going to continue this tomorrow. I got to deal, with the school, my kids, all this stuff, 7 a.m. I got to go, I let them sleep in a little bit. They don't start school until almost 9 o'clock. So now I got to get them up, get them ready so they could be ready by 9. But anyways, yo. Women. What would y'all do? What would y'all do if you found out that your man was on a DL? What's crazy is I have a video saved too of a man, he killed his whole family and friends because I guess they found out that he was into men or something like that. I mean, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but we're going to react to that one too. I think I reacted to it before, but I seen it on TikTok and I'm sitting here like, damn, like you killed everybody because you was on the down low. You hated women and you was on the down low. It's crazy out here, man. Women, be careful. Men, be careful. Because it's like, damn, the men are not safe from the men either. It's like, listen, it's crazy. I fight for men's rights. I fight for women's rights, right? The women are screwed, right? Because you got men trying to take over, over the women. Like, they're trying to become women. That's the crazy part, right? And now you got the men trying to take the men. It's like, fuck, both men and women are screwed both ways by each one. Like, shit. It's hard, man. Just be careful out there, man. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. Let us shorty know what y'all think about this topic. We will continue it tomorrow, Friday, right? I'm not sure we're gonna do it in the morning. I'm not sure we're gonna do it at nighttime. But we will continue this topic tomorrow. Shout out to everybody that, has showed up, rocked out with a shorty, because y'all didn't have to be here today. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all sat here, rocked out with me, had respectful conversations with me while, a shorty showed y'all videos, brought awareness to certain things, gave her opinion, gave her perspective. Y'all gave y'all opinions, y'all gave y'all perspectives, yo. So shout out to everybody that rocked out. Oh, blessings, blessings. We on Lock Nation. Just came in the building. Yo, shout out to We Unlock Nation. We Unlock Nation, baby, is in the house. Yo, make sure y'all go check him out. We Unlock. You're gonna have to catch the replay. We covered a lot of things. But we're gonna continue this topic tomorrow. The topic tomorrow will start off with, the same question. Ladies, what would you do if you found out your husband, boyfriend, or fiance was on the low? And then what's crazy is, right, I want to ask some more questions. How can you find out if a man is on the low? Me personally, if a lot of our straight men would stop saying pause, y'all would be taken out of that category. Because you're straight, you like women, right? You get women. As a man, you don't have to, oh, I get this constantly repeated every second of the day. It's like, that'll make somebody question. You see where I'm coming from? Pause in every conversation. It's going to make a woman or another man question, like, what you pausing for? Ain't nobody even thinking that you're like that. Like, you can't even say that a rock is hard without somebody saying pause. So you got to pause because the rock is hard. This baseball bat is hard. Pause. It's a fucking baseball bat and obviously it's hard. You don't got to pause. So shout out to Realist Facts. Y'all don't gotta keep saying this pause thing, because if anything, right? Y'all over here thinking, if we're thinking if y'all gay, then when y'all start pausing, now we over here like, I feel like I'm the rock all the time. Like every time a man says pause, I'll be like, do you smell what you're cooking? Like what the yo, this shit be crazy. Yes, we on Lock Nation. Saying pause tells me a man is thank you, Uncle L. Yo, thank you. Shout out to Uncle L. Yo, he's speaking some facts. I'm getting tired of these men saying that. Then they get mad when I'm like, man, you acting like a Peter Pan. I stay quiet for a reason. See, I don't like joking. I don't mind joking around, right? For real, I don't mind it. But it's crazy that, if I was to make a joke like that, somebody would get mad, start getting pissed off, and it's like, ugh. But this straight men who get sex don't talk about it for real shit, because they don't think about it, because they get it all the time. It's not a worry. I'm glad somebody else said that. It's not my first time hearing a real man say that. It's this generation. Don't think of it as nothing else. That's some real shit. Shout out to We Unlock Nation. But I gotta get off this, John. I will see y'all tomorrow, Friday. Make sure y'all. Damn, I hit the mute button by accident. Make sure y'all subbed up, because if y'all not subbed up, y'all won't catch me, right? I just pop up. I don't schedule lives, right? And let's talk about it. Like, these all be open panels. We could talk on the chat. So, y'all can come up, hop on the panel, have a quick conversation with a shorty. You see where I'm coming from? And much more. Let a shorty know what y'all thinking about. We're not here to bring nobody down. We're not here to bash nobody. We're here to talk. If we can bring solutions, we could bring them. I don't pay attention to the people that don't want to have solutions, that don't want to keep it pushing, that want to argue. I ignore that shit. So, hey, let's do this. Once again, hopefully I can get the women to answer the question. And men, man, if y'all can, please, let's put an end to this pause then. Because at the end of the day, if you're not it, you're not it, man. You don't make nobody else think that you are. Because some of y'all be, like the ladies say, y'all dry snitching on yourselves. Like, if y'all didn't want us to think it, now we're thinking it because of the way you're acting. There's no need for you to sit here and have to prove every second of the day that you're not this. If you're not, you're not. Point blank. But on that note, guys, where's my thing? Oh, here we go. On that note, I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble day. This y'all shorty Rachel. And I'm going to leave y'all off with this beautiful song.
When I heard that sound, when the walls came down, I was thinking about you. When my skin grows old, when my breath runs cold, be thinking about you.